OK, now, a lot of pop music nowadays is aimed at 7-year-olds, but thankfully there's still some classy stuff around.
Music gets the best of me, but guess who gets the rest of me? And there's no need for jealousy. Music gets the best of me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Ellis-Bextor.
Hi.
I was going to kiss you.
I know, so was I, and then I thought he's not going for it, so I'll leave
panicked at the last
So
minute.
did I. I'm never that au fait with the whole kiss thing anyway.
No, well, I never know whether to do one cheek or two, really.
Did you notice that when Les Dennis went into Celebrity Big Brother, him and his wife only kissed on the cheek to say goodbye? I just thought it was a bit strange.
Well, they've been married a long time now, all wears
Really?
off.
You just have to go on the cheek?
Yeah, I
Okay.
think so. What, do you think there might be a bit of a crumbling going on?
No, I just thought it was something I wouldn't have done, but...
No.
That's the whole Celebrity Big Brother thing's about, isn't it? You just look at it and go, oh, they do that, and they go, oh, that's like me, and that's not like me, or whatever.
No, but it's an interesting theory. At what stage in a marriage the tongues stay in your own mouth?
Never, I hope.
Yeah, I think they do. I find in a relationship maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and
Okay, that's ruled you off.
because you know what's in there. Anyway.
Seems very yeah,
Yeah.
Let's talk about
But
something
well spotted, you.
Thank you, yeah. I pay attention.
Now, so that's your new single,
Yeah,
which is Music Gets the Best of Me.
that's right, yeah.
Well, I meant what I said there when I brought you on, is that a lot of pop, because you are a pop singer.
Definitely, yeah. I like being called a pop star. I think it's fun.
Yeah, but you are a
Love it.
pop singer, and I think that the kind of stuff you do, and I'm not bullying you up now, it's kind of what pop music used to be. It's kind of aimed at grown-ups.
Well, I hope so. I mean, I think at the moment, thanks to all the sort of rubbish that is around, it's kind of given me...
Oh, come on, just name them. We all know. We know who they are.
It'd take me too long, but,
Yeah.
you know, it gave me a really good start, but I'm now working on the second album, and I kind of want to keep the bar raised. I want to remember the people that were really excellent at making pop music, like, oh, I don't know, Elvis Costello, or Squeeze, or the Jackson 5, or Blondie, or David Bowie, or whatever. I don't want to go, oh, well, I'll be complacent, because it's not that great at the moment. I want to remember that it should be good, so I'm glad that people think I'm keeping to that rather than...
Yeah. Well, I think that. I don't know what other people think.
It's good to have that vote in.
Yeah, well, I'll spread it around.
Please do, yes.
Now, it's great to have you on the show. We have met once
We
before.
have, haven't we, yes.
And
kind of.
It wasn't ideal circumstances, was it? It was at, in case you don't know, we met at the Brits, and every time I say it, and we met at the Brits, and I was co-hosting with Zoe Ball,
Yeah.
and Sophie was
derogatory.
Sophie came on to present an award. Which one was it? I don't
Best
remember
Pop or
now.
something,
It was an
wasn't it?
award. So I thought I'd be do a bit of a joke, and anyway, this is how it went. This is painful for me.
Good.
Painful.
Good.
So I was very tempted when you walked on to say, so, why the wide face? But it's been done, hasn't it?
Well, I could be very rude about other things about you, but
You're a very
I'm a lady.
beautiful woman, and you know that deep down.
Let's look at the nominations for Best Pop Acts.
Are you cringing?
I'm
Are
totally
you
cringing.
Good.
Thank God Zoe came in there. That's the one thing about an award ceremony. If you're dying on your arse, your mate can go, so, let's go to the nominations.
It's just a shame that you died, like, all night, really, isn't it? Well, you spat, not me.
It was actually quite, I thought it was quite, a clever, in a way, a clever gag.
I think if it had been, the show had been funny leading up to that point, I probably would have embraced, but I really wasn't.
Well, you see, I mean, did you get that? You know, it's based on an old joke, which is why.
Yeah, well, yeah, of course, of course. I think the reason why it didn't go down too well is because I remember standing back saying, I'm getting out on my own, but it's okay because, you know, I knew Zoe Ball a little bit, and I thought, you know, they're there to sort of make me feel warm and part of the show, and it just didn't happen. And all these things, I have to tell you, all these things flashed in my head as what to say back.
Yeah, like what?
Well, when you said why the wide face, I was just going to say why the old one. But,
Yeah, but you thought of that 3 weeks later.
no, I thought that at the time. I really did. But
You
you
should
know
have gone
what?
for it.
Yeah, but
We could have sparred.
we could have sparred. But my mum always said to me that if anyone's ever rude to you, then by being rude back, it kind of gives them a power. And it's true. You know, if anything ever happens to upset you or whatever, you give it a power. You give it credence if you sort of react. So I thought it'd be better just to not react. But given the fact that a lot of people afterwards have sort of said it to me, I wish I had reacted.
Well, it's on again soon, isn't it? It's on again February. You know, I haven't heard anything. No, look, they haven't called me. No phone call. I don't want them to leave until the last minute. I might have to take other bookings. Actually, I've got a picture of me and you and Zoe at the Brits, and I think you're actually looking at me affectionately.
Well, I think you're funny.
That's... Oh, shut up.
I do, because that's why I came on, you know.
Well, it was good of you to come on after we'd started so badly. I think we're kind of mates now. aren't we?
It doesn't matter. It's a tough night, you know.
No, it's a shit night. They'd have just... Oh, forget it.
It doesn't matter.
Why do I care about
Let
that
bygones
audience?
be bygones.
Yeah, kind of audience. They consider it commonplace to snort cocaine off prostitutes' bottoms. I don't need their laughter. So, now, you caused a bit of a stir recently when you were a bit of a controversial guest on the Basil Brush show. No, I didn't think Basil was that bad. Bum bum, you've still got it.
I love Basil Brush.
No, that's not him, in case there's any very frightened children. This is obviously... well, you can tell us what it is.
Yeah, that's my... it's in association with... Well, it's Peter's advert, basically, for Andy Fur, because they approached me a long time ago about doing...
Peter, they're...
The People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals.
Right.
And essentially, they were the people responsible for the We'd Rather Go Naked Than Wear Fur campaign in the sort of late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
And I've always been someone that doesn't wear fur. And they approached me a long time ago about doing something. And I didn't really think it was that timely, actually. I think people sort of still were aware of the fact, you know, not wearing fur and that being a good thing. And then, just in the last sort of year or so, I've just noticed it's been around loads. So I felt like now was the time to do something.
Well, I saw some figures that the British fur trade, sales have increased 35% in the last year.
Yeah.
So, where did they get the fox from?
They found it just in a field. They had to go around, the PETA people, driving around, picking up whatever dead animals they could find, because obviously we can't go and kill something for the advert, because that's
No, that would be very poor,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? Presumably it's all right to wear the fur of roadkill.
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, if you go to the whole... Yeah, I mean, if you knock something out of your I'm sure you can do whatever you want with it. But I don't think that's really what happens when people are wearing fur coats. I don't think they've, like, driven out in their car. Whoops, there's another one.
But if a very moral person collected enough roadkill and made themselves a fur coat, maybe with hedgehog epaulets, that would be morally acceptable, I think.
Well, I do, of course, I know what you're saying, but...
It's an interesting moral point, don't you think?
Well, actually, it's funny, I was talking about this today, about a lot of people wearing, like, really amazing-looking fake fur that looks like real fur. I actually don't think you should even be doing that at the moment. I think until people understand that real fur is not on, I don't think even realistic-looking fake fur should be acceptable, because
Really?
you're still promoting the same point, aren't you?
You know, I actually did a I'd rather go naked than wear fur campaign for Peter. I did, seriously.
Okay.
Man, this is me.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you think they could have airbrushed the belly out?
I wasn't going to say anything.
I was going to
They
pretend.
could have added it onto the top of your bum to make it more peachy.
Yeah, maybe throw a dead fox on there somewhere. Look like some sort of butcher's dustbin.
You look very surprised.
Well, who wouldn't be? It's a very rough carpet. And there's a more sophisticated kind of black and white one, look. These are genuine.
That looks like that Sophie Dahl advert.
Well, kind of. It looks like I fell out of a helicopter.
I thought it was a woman at first, seriously.
You thought it was a woman?
Yeah.
God, you've been away a long time.
It's a bit demure, you know, where you've got your foot a little bit arched. Like,
Well, yeah, I like to remain slightly coy. The terrible thing is...
cupping your breasts.
When I got up, there was a light smear on the carpet, which... Now, everyone says, oh, your mum was on Blue Peter.
Yeah,
but I
she did, of course, yeah.
I remember her for something else, in particular, actually, from my youth. And in this
Not in the
clip...
Sweeney.
Not the Sweeney, no. Better than that.
Oh, okay, great.
In this thing, this is your mum taking on the universe, and at one side she's got...
Oh, brilliant, I haven't seen this before.
On one side, bad acting, on the other side, sort of giant, badly burnt rabbits.
Oh, my God.
It's fantastic.
She can't be the burnt rabbit, so she must be the bad acting.
She's the pretty one in the middle. Here comes the bad acting. She tries to shoot him, but he won't have it.
Oh, no.
Here come the rabbits. They've been staring right into that toaster.
Oh, my God, how young does she look? Oh, my word.
Your mum's so cute on that.
Oh, isn't she gorgeous? Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks really young.
So, obviously, she is Janet Ellis, and she was a Blue
Janet
Peter
Ellis.
presenter and all that, which you must... Are you fed up of it now?
No, not really. I wouldn't mind if people had a few new spins on the jokes, but no, I mean, I'm really genuinely proud of my mum, and I grew up with Blue Peter, and I think she was great on it, so no, I'm not fed up.
Sorry, Princess Anne is in the studio next door. Well, look, best of luck with the single.
Thank you.
And I hope that the tour next year is a massive smash. Ladies and gentlemen, Sophie Ellis-Bextor.